Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, cryptocurrency of any kind that you may see in my comments with a picture of me and a variation of my name, please know that that is a scammer. That is not me. If you don't see the little check mark beside my name, it is not me. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good information in there I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out a lot on YouTube. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all, Little Joe did it again. Little Joe said that we are making Buy American a reality. But that's not really true now, is it? So in that case, he lies again. I would say to that, what about the gasoline that we were producing for ourselves? We was, for a short time after Donald Trump fixed the whole gasoline and the oil problem, for a short time there, we was the dominant force in oil until Joe Biden killed our pipeline and then okayed Russia to go ahead and build theirs. So, buy American? No, we're not buying American. What about the gasoline and the oil that we buy? That most likely comes from Russia. So again, Little Joe lies. And all of this is 100% his fault. AOC. Okay, y'all, I have been doing these videos ever since the pandemic started. 2 years or better. Ever since day one with the pandemic, I was here making videos. At the time, it was only me and 2 other people. And now it's hundreds. I have only agreed with AOC one other time. But you know, everybody can hit a lucky shot every now and then, and she's hit another one. For these 2 years that I've been doing this, this is the second time I've agreed with her. AOC blames Little Joe for the state of our economy. I blame him 100%. She said that he has got the power of the government under his party control. She said he has executive order powers, but he is not doing anything with it. He's not acting like a president. AOC also said that she thinks that Little Joe has become afraid of Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema. And I believe so too. Hell, I'll take that even further. He's afraid of his own shadow. That's why he stays in the basement all the time. AOC also said Little Joe needs to do more for stimulus to help the American people. I agree with that. It's been a year since the American people has gotten any real help. I agree with that. She also said that Biden needs to make good on his campaign promises. You know, he promised to pay off $10,000 student loans. He promised a $200 raise for anyone that's on Social Security. He promised a $2,000 stimulus check. He only delivered a $1,400 stimulus check. The other $600 came from Donald Trump. There's been a number of items that he has promised during his campaign, but he has not delivered on them. But she said he needs to deliver on his campaign promises. Y'all, I agree with what AOC is saying here, but maybe for a different reason. You see, don't let AOC fool you. When she was naming off her list of things that Joe Biden has not delivered on his promises, the first thing she named off was $10,000 in student loans. She is wanting her own student loans paid off by you and me. She makes $174,000 a year. She's got $17,000 in student loan. I believe she can find a way to pay off her own damn student loan. Everyone out there signed the paper free and clear. I mean, nobody twisted their arm to take these loans, just like nobody twisted my arm to take a loan on my car. So I believe these loans needs to be paid back. Now, I do believe that they need to make them completely interest-free, and you just pay back the premium. And it should be pushed down the road. You shouldn't have to make a payment on those loans until a year after this pandemic is over. That way people will have time to get back on their feet. And absolutely no interest. But you see, AOC is so concerned about her own welfare. I mean, and she's trying to make the American people think that she's fighting for them. No, she's fighting for herself. Y'all, please let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this stuff we're going through right now. And thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. Okay, 66% of the Americans wants little Joe to take a test to see if he's fit to be president. I can answer that for you right now with no test. Hell no, he's not fit. And it should play out like this. Tell little Joe that we have set a mandate for him to get the crazy test. And if he don't get the crazy test this week, he will be removed from office. In Joe's own words, let's use his own words for him. Either follow the mandates or be fired. I mean, that's what he told the hard-working American people, right? Either follow my mandates or you get fired immediately. That's what he wanted for the American people, so why can't we want the same thing for him? If mandates are so good and we need them, he needs them too. Okay, on the shutdown, the government shutdown, the federal government is going to run out of money tonight at midnight if they don't act fast. We know they always do this. They wait until the 11th hour to do anything to scare the American people. It's really nothing to be scared about. They're the ones that should be scared. They're the ones that are not going to get paid. So do I think the government will shut down? No, I do not. They do this all the time. They're going to run it right up to the 11th hour, and then they're going to, out of nowhere, do something. Y'all, even if it does shut down, it's only going to be for a few hours or maybe a day. It won't last long. Because once the government shuts down, they're going to focus all of their energy into this budget resolution. Will it happen? Yes, I do believe it will. But I also think that it's just going to be them kicking it down the road further. They're not going to actually do the work that they're getting paid to do. And yes, y'all, please do not worry about your Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA checks. They are safe. Even if we have a government shutdown, this will not affect your checks. The only outside possibility that it could affect them, they may be a day late. They've never been a day late. They've always been on time. We've had shutdowns before. We'll have them again. Please do not listen to the liars that's on YouTube telling you that you won't get your check because of the shutdown. We know from the past that that's a lie. They're doing anything they can and they're saying anything they can to scare you into clicking on their videos. They're not interested in giving you the truth. They're getting views. They're getting paid big bucks. I mean, everybody knows who I'm talking about when I talk about the liars, but it seems like everybody loves this person and they go flocking to his channel, making more money for him. Chuck Schumer. He don't have the votes to get this budget passed. But by tonight at midnight, he needs to get the votes or else it will not pass. Chuck Schumer said that he may have to do a smaller stopgap measure and only fund the government until March the 11th. He said this will buy him more time to get things done. So what in the hell has he been doing all this time? He certainly hadn't been helping the American people. I mean, why can't he deliver his finished product, his job, on time? So what now, Chuck Schumer? Are we going to have to do this every month? Because if you're going to do it until the 11th of March, well, that's a month away. Well, less than a month away. So are we going to do this every month, Chuck, or are you going to actually do your job? Never mind. I know the answer to that. Y'all, please sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think about all of this stuff. And just know I love you all. And please keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through this. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders, even though they're not being much of leaders right now. Prayer can and will turn that around. Please say a prayer for everyone that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all. And please check out the video that's popping up here now. And just know I love you all. Until tomorrow. Ciao.